Zazel is the problem. 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 Zazel is the problem.
You're fixing to have a real big problem. Alright? Accusing me of hacking is the biggest fucking mistake you've ever made in this game's history. Alright? You are insane. Alright? I told you in the past that that type of rhetoric and that type of mentality was just ridiculous. If you have evidence, real evidence that shows something in the game, then people will take it seriously and people will look at it. But if you're going to sit there and make baseless accusations and just start calling everyone a cheater, so you're calling Imperium cheaters, now you're calling Renegade cheaters. You're going to call Avenger 1 a cheater now? What about Virgil? You're going to call him a cheater? You're going to call, how many people are you going to call a cheater, bro? You know, it's not like you're bringing videos of Buzzcut Psycho, for example, right? Showing how someone is still cheating in the game, right? Regardless of all the fixes that CIG said they did, right? Turning on easy anti-cheat and all this other stuff. And then that said hacker using an Aurora to blow up him in a capital ship with 1 or 2 shots, right? The problem is Cloud Imperium Games management and the way that they're doing things. And that's just the bottom line. You, nor I, nor anyone else in this community, it's not our responsibility to moderate this game and to moderate this shit. It's theirs. Alright? There's a degree of self-moderation that comes in play with any type of gaming community. But in this context, it is not our responsibility. It's their responsibility. And, you know, the boys are not too happy with what you've said today. And everybody over here has recordings of all that shit that went down in the past with you and me. So I would suggest that you shut the fuck up while you're ahead and sit down. Because I will embarrass you to the beyond anything else. I mean, look at what I've done to all these other air quote top pilots in the game, dude. Like, you were nothing to me. You're fucking worm. Alright? If anyone has to use hacks against you, then they're obviously mentally disabled in some context. You're dog shit at the game, and you don't know how to play it. On top of the fact that when it comes to the things that you want to do, you're being unrealistic about it. And your mentality and scope is so broad and so far-fetched compared to what the game actually offers and is. There's nothing else to say to you, man. Like, if you want to call everyone a cheater in this community, then, you know, you're fucked. I would suggest that, you know, instead of turning the entire community against you, right? Because that's what you're doing. Like, not even I'm stupid enough to go against the entirety of the PvP community, but what you're doing right now and what you're saying right now is going to galvanize the PvP community to hunt you down and give you a bad time in the game every day you're online. They're going to infiltrate your org. They're going to pretend like they're your friends. Like, you don't know what's fixing to happen to you, Citizen Tech Talk. You're not ready. And, you know, we'll see if I'm wrong about that. But when it comes to everything else, on all these baseless accusations with especially no evidence to back it up, I would suggest you rescind your comments and apologize for that. Alright? That you don't go around calling people hackers and cheaters. This is why, in fact, you got banned from Renegade. And yes, CTT, you got banned from Renegade. You did not leave. Where is my server settings? There they are. And we're gonna go to the audit. Well, no, we're gonna go to the bans. We're gonna go to the bans, right? And we're gonna look at the Hall of Fame of people who gets banned out of Renegade, right? So these two were Griefernet, right? And of course, our favorite furry retard right here gets banned from Renegade. I forget who this guy was, but he said something retarded. Stormcrow obviously come in here with the same energy as Nikki that day, so you got banned for the same reason, right? What was the reason? AVS is not welcome in RS. Leave AVS, and your request will be. Yeah, I'm being dead ass serious about that because it's the same thing for y'all, so I treat y'all the same way. And then here we go, our star of the show, Repronized Zebra, right? Ban reason for being a fucking retard, and that's what it is. Stars. So.
Hey man.
Hey, Defender.
Hey guys,
I pulled you from the High Council to the other one
on?
because Cloud couldn't join that one.
Okay.
Yeah, we just caught up and read that. What the fuck is this retard doing? Oh my god, he actually called you a cheater. I can't believe what I'm reading here.
Dude, it's gotten pretty bad with him. Like, I don't know what else to say. You guys, you caught me in the middle of making a video about it, actually.
Oh, sorry.
So
yeah, sorry, but don't do it yet because we have some video that we want to share with you.
Oh, absolutely.
That you can use in it. You know?
Yeah. So here's no. So here's what I want to do, guys. Here's what I want to do. Right. I'm gonna give Citizen Tech Talk the same courtesy that I gave Avenger 1. I'm gonna give him the ability to apologize. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And if he doesn't stop this nonsense, then we'll get together with all of our stuff and we'll make an absolute fucking tragic hit piece for him, exposing him for what he really is, which is a Bob, someone who doesn't know how to play the game and all this other stuff. We'll just completely thrash his reputation like he's trying to do to us. And you know the difference between Renegade and his, what's his organization called again? I forget.
Safe Hope.
Safe South, whatever the fuck. Anyway,
the
difference between our orgs is that I actually back up what I say and actually have the evidence to show. People like him are full of hot fucking air, and at the end of the day, will not have the ability to stand up against me. Not just in the game, but even in a social setting like this. So. Let me wrap this up real quick, and I'll come back down here and we'll discuss how we're going to approach that, okay?
Okay, gotcha.
2 seconds. So as you can already hear, we're already getting ready to fuck you, CTT. So I would suggest that you would knock your nonsense off, apologize, and we'll forgive you. And you can go on your merry little Bob way and think that what you talk about and the ideas that you bring to the table are valid. They're not. Okay, so anyway, you better consider it, bud.